Sunday, and it's really, really apparent that Turner made the worst decision in Big Brother history by voting out his best friend. I couldn't believe it. The world couldn't believe it. It was a clear, like, plant type move. I'm sure anybody who's watched previous seasons knows the saboteur take on the whole thing. So is Turner a saboteur? Is Turner a saboteur? Who knows? It seems like it. Think about it. He voted out his best friend, then he voted out his like other best friend. Who else? Like, if you think about Derek Levasseur and him voting out his best friend, would he vote out both of his best friends at detriment to his game to win $750,000? I don't think so. You have to understand that Derek Levasseur is like, he's pretty much the prototype, the etiquette that you want to follow if you're gonna like win Big Brother. And I know that these people watch this. He has to like, how do you vote out both of your best friends? Like, I know like there's like racial tension or whatever, and Kyle needed to go. That's fine, but to vote out Alyssa because of the numbers, like, I vote with the house, is like his quote. That makes no sense. How do you vote with the house when there's 4 people left? Honestly, if anybody can make a good argument why you vote out your best friend, I would love to hear it. It's just hard to believe. And then Turner turns around and makes this like statement about, not like Alyssa not I don't know, not conforming or something, or not going along with this plan, and that's why he like voted her out. It just made no sense. He's gonna get like divine retribution. I really want like Brittany to win. I don't know who I want to win. Like, I guess Taylor. Chat, like, who do y'all want to win? That would be like probably the most telling. I mean, Turner, that's like a snake game. Like, I don't like snake games. Like Tiffany, she played like not a snake game. I'm trying to think of who is like the best person left. Monty, Taylor, Brittany, or Turner. I don't want Turner to win because he made a stupid game move, and I like hate stupid game moves above everything else. Uh, let's see. So Taylor has won, dude. She has won so much and weaseled her way out of everything. For Turner not to vote her out, that's wild. Brittany made all these, you know, she made all these scenarios in her head while it was vote out Taylor, and then pushed through on it. She like cried in the shower, so much crocodile tears. It was hysterical. When in the world do you have to do all these mental gymnastics just to vote out somebody and make it look like a certain way on a camera? It made my day to see that. I mean, I liked I had quit uploading because it hurt me so bad to see the racial divide one more time again. And, just God, it was just too much. I really would like a Big Brother without any like white people, just to be honest. Like, I know it's kind of racist to say that, but I think it'd be fun, like, just to have all, you know, minorities, like any minority group. Like, so then, like, we wouldn't have to worry about anybody being ignorant or living with their mom too long and not, being cultured. Like, if you went to college, you're cultured. You have to take sociology, but that's besides the point. We're really living in a time where he should have known. That was a stupid thing to say, and it just made me sick. It made me sick. It took me a second, like I say, time heals all wounds. It seems to me that Turner is just a kid with no direction in the house who looked up and hold on, disappeared on me. Yeah, let's see. It seems that Turner is just a kid with no direction in the house who looked up to his big brothers Kyle and Monty and let them take over as HOH as well as Michael and Brittany. Well, look at where Brittany is. Brittany's sitting fat. If she wins the veto, she's right there at number three. Uh, the way it turned out, it couldn't have turned out any better. The gentleman's agreement with Turner really, really blessed Monty. So man, it couldn't have worked out better. Honestly, Turner made the biggest. No, the dude, I can't wait. I know Doctor. Gosh, what's I'm having the biggest brain fart in the world. Doctor Doctor Will. When Doctor Will sits down and talks to him, obviously he's gonna be like, "Hey, you know, there's a big problem with your gameplay. All you, I don't know, especially when he talks to, like, not necessarily the tall guy. See, I'm having the worst. I just woke up, so I'm having the worst time recalling names. Please, someone in the chat, tell me, Michael. Okay, so when, like, Michael, you can't really criticize Michael's game, but when you talk to Turner, because he's gonna get voted out. Like, there's probably 100% chance he's gonna get voted out if he doesn't win the veto. Uh, so, I mean, you're gonna like Dr. Will's gonna ask him very, very in depth, very well thought out questions, and it's gonna be amazing, like it always is. So I'm looking forward to that. And Turner's gonna eat his sour grapes, which he should. And so that's why I love Big Brother. It's so dynamic. Every week, every twist, every turn. Uh, you can tell it's the best social experiment in the world. That's why I love sociology and so many of the sociologists that made painstaking works, to do and make, something like this possible, because this is the best sociology experiment in the world. They put people in a house that can do nothing but solve problems with their words and have a camera on them 24/7. So it's pretty amazing to have just that aspect of it in 3 months and $750,000 to cap it off. Plus the stipends. I don't know how much money that is. Every $1,000 per week or whatever. And Kyle hooked up with you know, Kyle hooked up with Alyssa. So, I mean, does he win? Is that a win for Kyle that he hooked up with Alyssa? I mean, I'd say so. I mean, he's the only one that hooked up with anybody. At the beginning of the season, I thought that there was no sexual chemistry whatsoever between anybody. I thought they were all on serotonin blockers. So the fact that Kyle, like, I was just so happy to see, like, any kind of flings pop up. So right when Kyle and Alyssa, like, kicked it off, I was all over that. That was my favorite parts of the stream. Let's see. Monty and Taylor, I thought that was kind of just a way to get to final three. And I think Taylor is very persuasive. She's super hot, so she knows that she can use that in any way, shape, or form. And poor Stinky up here, like, he just needs to take baths. Like, dude, how are you gonna sit up there and say that you only take a bath every other day? Every other day on national television and be like, oh, that's okay? Like, listen, I understand males that take a bath every other day because they have different, like, pHs that men don't have. When you're a man, you can take 2 baths a day. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to figure out how I can shit on Turner the best, because, like, what do I make memes about it? Do I just harass him? Oh, wait, no, no, I didn't say that. I don't mean harassing Turner. That's highly against community guidelines, and I don't need to get striked. My other channel completely got wiped out. It's a big pain in the butt to try to get all this stuff. I'm really on thin ice on this channel, but thankfully, I think Big Brother likes it because it brings a lot more attention to this show. So that's cool. I think they let all that slide. But yeah, Turner. Let's do a little recap. Turner made the biggest bonehead move of the season, and he's gonna answer to it from Dr. Will, especially if he doesn't win the veto. We're looking at Monty, Taylor, and Brittany, or Monty, Taylor, and Turner. Final three. One person's going home, and it would be an absolute mind-boggling, mind-blowing saga if Taylor put up Monty, which that can't happen, right? Can Monty go up on the block? That would be. I mean, the way this season's going, that would happen. Monty would go up on the block. Oh my gosh! In what bizarre world would it be? Stinky up here, Mr. Grunge, and Brittany and Taylor, and Monty goes home. That, because it's all up to the veto. Once it gets to 3 people, it's all up to the veto. I wonder who's hitting me up Sunday. Whatever. So once it gets to the veto chooses who gets to go to the final three. Uh, that's exactly where we're at. This is very exciting. I'm glad about this season. I'm kind of upset about the way things happen, but I really hated the way Turner turned on his best friend, and I'm really enjoying the way he has to sit and mope and be there alone, and then stick to Monty like glue when he's not cock blocking Taylor. It's so hilarious, dude. He should have kept his best friend. It was all up to him. It was a $750,000 move that he completely ruined. That's gonna go down as a Cody Califlor mistake. I mean, McCrae and McCranda. I mean, they let Andy maneuver through Big Brother so good, and Andy himself played McCranda so well. It's nothing like what happened here. Like, Turner just made the worst move in Big Brother history, and that's all it is. BB Turner made the worst move in Big Brother history. And I could go back and edit that, but man, besides not taking baths and being just, man, he was so good throughout the whole game. But he voted out both his best friends. That's why I think he's a plant. Like, he has to be a plant. Like, we all know about the saboteurs. Like, why wouldn't they do it again? Like, what if he's not like a thrift store salesman or whatever bull crap that he said? He's very smart. He could be like a CBS executive son or something that is coached throughout this entire thing. We've seen it in the past, like people make it through competitions like insanely fast, like Nicole. Like, I don't know. I don't really want. Fuck it. I'm gonna go into it. There was like a competition where there was like chain link fences, and they had keys to get through each chain link fence. And the faster they did it, and it was a really crucial competition for Nicole, and she won it, and she did it so fast. It was almost like the producers told her how to do it, or she had a few times to take it. It was just so incredibly fast. Like, if she did it, then all props to her. But it looked so suspicious. I mean, there was times that Paul won things that looked so suspicious, like of producer interference, like especially with the true or false. Like, if you give them a sheet of paper and they're like, okay, it's gonna be true, false, true, false, true, 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 false, 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 and so on and so forth, and be like, if you can remember that, you're gonna win this thing. And Paul, knowing Paul, such a good player, such a good memory, he's not gonna tell anybody. I mean, if they sign non-disclosure agreements, like in penalty of law, they're not gonna say anything. It's completely plausible, absolutely plausible. But there could be corruption in Big Brother, but more than likely, there's not. And my dog probably needs to go outside. That's her bumping around. But it's been good talking to you. And fuck Turner. Look, big fuck Turner. I can't stand the guy. Turner is a big jerk. I would like to see him lose. I hope it's not Turner, Brittany, and Taylor in some weird fashion. I hope Monty doesn't go home. I hope they don't win the veto. I hope nobody gets pulled off. Uh, or I'm not really sure who's in the on the block. If anybody knows who's on the block, that'd be great. But oh, Cherry, hey Cherry, can I talk on chat? I go live so little. Cherry, you're the best. I'm just talking about Big Brother. I'm just ranting because this guy he only takes a bath every other day, and he is in a place where he can take a bath anytime he wants, and they call him Stinky. He's a bad guy. Nobody likes him. He makes bad decisions. He ruined a game. He was playing a game for $250,000. So he voted out his two best friends, basically. Even though there was a whole bunch of stuff, he still made a bonehead move, and I'm not gonna let him live it down. And I'm super thirsty, and I'm about to take my dog out for a walk. And I love you guys. I hope everybody. Oh, Cherry, I love you. I hope everybody has a good morning, good Sunday morning. And I'm gonna talk to you later, y'all. I'll be live later. I'll go back live, and we'll talk. How about that? All right, bye, Cherry. Love you. I wish Lynn Dragon was here. I'd say I love her too. So, bye, everyone. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I can't even get off. So we're